Hello and welcome to WTCL, the last race of the season, and we are back. This is the last race of season 4, and we are away.
Way here in sprint race.
Jeremy Madison leads.
Ezio up to second. Well, Ezio stays leading then. Behind them, Winfield, Nikolaev. Winfield saying it down the inside. There's a big contact between all three of them. Somehow no one's got off the track. That might be the biggest miracle of the entire situation. But Madison leads, then Winfield. Ezio's down to third. Then Nikolaev. Linkvist is getting racy in the early stages as he's now got ahead of Nikolaev and up to fourth place. Madison leads Winfield. Then Ezio. Then Linkvist. Then Nikolaev. Then behind them, Rodel got half spun. Perez behind her. Well, not for much longer. And then a bit of a gap back to, behind them, Hackinson, then Boucher. As Rodel and Perez still fighting it out here for 7th. Rodel, sixth place even. Rodel loses out. Now she's going to be under pressure from the two Santoses and Moonat, and that's not particularly free drivers you want to be particularly involved in a fight with. So we head for the opening lap.
Winfield and Madison.
For the lead, down the inside, and Winfield gets it. Now, Madison will come down the outside. Ezio's going to go down the inside. Linkvist is also involved in this fight. Let's see. Ezio's going to go down the inside on Madison here, I think. We head down towards the little S's at the end of the middle sector. Ezio goes down the inside on Madison. Linkvist gets involved and slams into the side of Ezio. But gets past both of them. Madison goes right around the outside, and Ezio holds P3. Going down the inside, and Ezio now is Nikolaev. As we head through now into the final sector, as we now see Perez trying to get ahead of her teammate Ezio de Ventura, and they make contact, and Ezio's dropped behind Perez now. As we come onto the straight, Ezio will a slightly better run, and now he might actually come under pressure from Rodel. But Winfield leads, then Linkvist and Madison, and they are ahead of Nikolaev and Perez. As we head into the final quarter, I can see some battles in the background here. And so we got Nikolaev off the track, Rodel's up to 4th.
Now,
in all the drama.
Moonat now 5th.
Moonat up to 5th, so he's literally gone from 12th to 5th in one lap. And you can see all this carnage just allowed some of them from further down the field to just soup up the field. We've got one of the Santoses making a move. It's Hackinson going down the inside on Ezio. We've also got Boucher slightly involved in this fight. At the front of the field, we've got a three-way fight for the lead between Winfield, Linkvist, and Madison. They're about 2.5 seconds clear of Rodel. You can see here Hackinson slots ahead of Boucher, but behind Ezio in 10th place. Boucher going to go down the inside, and her teammate here this could get very close to 10th place here. So Boucher's going to have to go a long way around.
Louis Cordova out again.
Oh, don't tell me it's a 4th DNF in the way for Cordova. It is! 4 DNFs in the way for Louis Cordova.
Cordova done less than 2 laps in 2 races.
From Cordova looking like an actual threat for 5th in the championship with Boucher. He has now blown up in his last 4 races of Season 4. And the Mexican, once again, pulling out in the early stages of a race here in Bahrain. But we've got a fight for the lead here between Winfield, Linkvist and Madison. Then a gap back to Rodel and Moonat as we head down the hill to this hairpin, which is one of the tighter corners to be fair. Any person who's played a racing game knows that corner is not the easiest to take. As they go through there safely enough. We're just ahead of Linkvist and Madison. So now we head towards the S's. See.
Moonat. If Moonat can jump further, then maybe Moonat can try to reach the podium again. But now Link is really close. Link is looking into the inside of Winfield. But I think they will make contact, and Madison up to the lead. And that's Winfield is 2nd. And Link is dropped back.
Link is 3rd, so he's actually done. He is finished.
Actually, Rodel is now much faster.
Laps is going for the lead. This could actually bring this entire fight into a whole new level. As we see Madison going down the inside on Winfield. Now the question is, will he be able to stay on the track? They will, although Madison was a bit slow. But contact with
really
Winfield there
slow.
as well. Winfield comes around the outside to lead. Now Lindqvist is fighting with Munat, who's somehow up to
Munat
third
have
in
to be
Norris.
free.
Then Lindqvist, who after getting contacted at the final corner, has dropped from second to fourth. But Winfield leads Madison, then Munat, Lindqvist on the back of Munat, and you can see this has turned into a five-way fight for the lead if drama unfolds. 10 minutes to go.
How many left? As Munat is now second from Winfield. Munat could try to win both races.
Lindqvist could also be now back in the fight for second as we head down the hill. Bodal back in fifth, then Perez and Mendes. So Envy just cannot be stopped. It's just a fact of life. You can try, but you can't. Well, they are just inevitable.
Also, it's Esther now, I think, jumping Shrewsbury, surely, for third. As for the other, Drake will be 7th, overtaking Stoffel. And that was confirmed in race 1 too. Now Stoffel tried to save some points, and Perez is defending from Mendes. Lindqvist tried a move on Madison, but Lindqvist now do 50 even, maybe. The side-by-side Rodor. Rodor needs to stop behind Lindqvist. Maybe Lindqvist will try a late move for P3. That's exactly what happens, but there are 3 wide as Munat keeps P3 as it seems. Rodor is up to P4.
It's down to fifth. Just like Munat third, Wodle fourth, Lindqvist fifth. And behind them there's that massive train for C, which goes down to about 12th. Munat has the fastest lap as well, so very good performance from him.
Nikolaev up to P7, overtaking Mendes. So Usher lost a couple of places.
As long as this is on the back of the road, although his luck with overtaking today has not existed. But you never know, it could change. What's the final corner? Lindqvist goes down the inside. As he heads down the inside on Rodal. And Rodal loses out there. So there we go. And now Perez might get past Rodal. Lindqvist up to 4th. We got there was up 5 cars going side by side in the background there, was there? That's just carnage. You can see Perez now ahead on it. Although they're not, she's not necessarily ahead by much. Rodal will fight this. They're basically neck and neck into turn 1. Perez outbrakes herself, goes off.
Oh,
Yellow flags.
Too much. Oh, Lindqvist is also in the wall.
What?
Oh yeah, Lindqvist just crashed into the wall. I think he locked up and just wasn't able to stop the car.
That looks like a brake failure to me.
Yeah,
that's a heavy impact as well. Going brake failure, and then going about 120. You can see it on the dashboard. So Lindqvist finally gets an overtake done today, and then he just decides to plough it into a wall after his brakes give up. Although that's not the first time, we have suffered from brake problems in Bahrain.
Oh,
I'm getting PTSD, but we're going to move on. We've got Firmino down in 13th place. We've got the Ezio and Nomura going side by side for 11th.
and this pretty much confirms Esther will be third.
Oh, Ezio gets half spun.
Oh, Ezio is
Ezio's actually
around.
been spun. He's not even been half
What a
spun, he's been
terrible
spun.
race for
Oh,
Ezio.
and he's going to be joined just ahead of Thompson down in 21st. So last year's champion, ladies and gentlemen.
22. 321.
What a driver. Last year's champion is now behind Tubergian and is just ahead of someone who started the race 28th. Having started 10th. What a driver. Personally, obviously I'm talking unbiased here, but we should DQ him from season 3 and deduct his points from Dufar's final tally as he was clearly drugged. So therefore the title would go to Leicester. Obviously unbiased here. But either way, Nikolaev for Oliver. We've also got Mendes behind her and Hanson also in this fight. As well, with 5 minutes to go. So midfield leads. Madison over the back of her. Now, I'm not saying anything, but the last time a Shenzhen / Nova driver won the sprint race in Bahrain, Vyson went on to bottle it. Is that potentially an omen? That if Madison wins the race, we're going to see Vyson.
Well, by the time this video is published, ITCL is already published.
Yes. I have to mention.
Yeah, so we can say that Mallard won the championship with Witherspoon.
Exactly. Winfield, Madison, Mina, Lidl, Cavell. That's the order.
The two Praetorians.
Not many at the point.
It will be interesting to see how will they perform next season. GU. Yeah, GU has been really good after returning from his injury. I mean, I think probably outscored Kra. It's 14 points for GU and 10 points for Kra. Yeah, I think Kra will be paid. Oh,
and there's a Rodel.
Roda Mendes side by side.
Rodel looks to be ahead, but Mendes will send this down the inside. Oh, and Rodel nearly turns in on him, and and Mendes gets half spun. Nikolaev will get up to 5th.
Oh, and then Jinx GU.
Oh, what's happened to GU?
GU is
he's out. Engine.
I just praised him.
So GU, in an injury where he suffered injury, came back, had pace, ends the season with his car blowing up. Oh, and that's a Chenkov collection.
And he signed for Tiberian.
I mean, I'd argue that's a fate death. There we go. And apparently they're aiming for the title in season 5. I mean, if Tiberian win the title in season 5, then I mean, I can't.